Number 29, universally loved and respected in the game and revered here in Texas. A Ranger legend that will now have those three iconic words attached to his name forever. The Hall of Fame.
Lefty Andrew Heaney, you look at the record, it should be better than that. Hasn't got the run support you wanted. The 247 batting average against, 215 batting averaged against here at home. Much better at home.
And they will lead it off with Gunnar Henderson at shortstop.
Issues a leadoff walk after a lengthy at bat to Gunnar Henderson.
So now Adley Rutschman steps in, the switch hitting catcher who serves today as the designated hitter.
And he'll go after the first pitch. It's it hard out to center, but not hard enough. Taveras makes the play, and there's the first out of the game.
So 1 on, 1 out, and that brings up Anthony Santander. 2-2 pitch here is hit high and deep into center field. Leote going back, still going back to the edge of the track. He circles now to his right, comes back onto the turf and makes the catch to get Santander for the second out. So both outs here, deep fly ball outs to center.
Brings up Ryan Mountcastle.
And here it is, a fly ball, guess where, to deep center. Leote going back, still going back to the edge of the track, and he puts it away for the final out here in the top of the first.
Dean Kramer in his 13th start of the year. It's his 4th since being activated off the injured list when he was dealing with that tricep strain. It's Marcus Semien leading off the contest. To the left side of the bump. Kramer with the bare hand has time. Handled by Mountcastle to get the first out.
Here's Seager. And he hits this one just past short. That's a base hit. So his on-base streak continues. 21 straight now for Corey.
So here's Josh Smith now.
Takes it the other way. Difficult hop handled by Henderson. Mateo flashing across the bag. Can only get one.
Mateo was practicing jump throws from all over the infield. It's kind of appropriate that early on he gets an opportunity to try and demonstrate that.
Why Langford the batter. To the gap. Cowser on the move. Runs it down. That'll retire the Rangers here in the first. One done. No offense yet. He walks him. Good bounce back after falling behind for Austin Hayes. A one-out base runner for the O's.
Cowser 221 average. 13 home runs. Today gets the start in center field.
Cowser flips it the other way, and that'll drop into left field. First hit this afternoon for the O's.
And the Orioles have runners at first and second with one out. And Jorge Mateo coming up. Swinging Mateo, lofts one in the air to left center. It sends Taveras back into his right. He retreats underneath it and makes the catch. Hayes tags from second and heads to third with Taveras' throw going to second. James McCann is the hitter, getting his first start of the series.
Now the 0-2. Runner goes from first. That's very high, and no throw offered. Cowser swipes his 7th base of the year.
Now 2 runners are in scoring position, so big pitch, big at bat here.
Swing and a miss. He gets McCann chasing a pitch way inside. A slider gets him, and that ends the inning.
Side retired. So 1-2-3 second for Dean Kramer. No scores. We head to the third here in Arlington after that 1-2-3 inning. No score. We head to the third.
Gunnar Henderson, the batter, to lead off the third.
Well, a payoff, and that's off the handle. Popped up on the foul ground. And a good job by Heim to get over there and make the catch.
He catches it quickly, sees it. Running with that gear on is not the easiest, and then makes a nice Willie Mays style catch.
Yeah.
And the Orioles go down 1-2-3 in the third inning.
Taveras retired, and they're 2 down. Back to the top of the order, it's Marcus Semien, who grounded out and a little dribbler to the third base side of the mound back in the first.
And he wraps that one right up the middle, a base hit. Second Rangers hit today. Okay, so Semien out there for Corey now.
Here it is, 3-2. Corey swings and hammers this one to left field. It sends Hayes back on the track. He turns and makes the catch, just crossing onto the cinders for the final out of the inning.
Westberg works a full count walk, and the O's have a one-out base runner.
Little bunt out in front of the plate. Heaney takes care of it, gets Hayes. That's the second out of the inning, but Westberg advances to second.
So Westberg in scoring position in this 0-0 affair, and that brings up Colton Cowser. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for a call. Third strike. A late strike call by Malachi Moore as Heaney hit the outside corner. 4 punch outs for Heaney today. Nothing for Baltimore in the fourth. They leave a man and through 3.5. It's still 0-0.
Ball 4. So Lowe works the walk. 2 walks in the inning now. And for the first time today, the Rangers do have a man at second base. They'll bring up Jonah Heim.
It'd be great to get a big 2-out hit here.
Well, he could use it too, and he smokes that ball. High in the air, deep out to right center. It is gone! Well, there's that big hit. Jonah Heim's 9th home run of the year. And the Rangers draw first blood this afternoon. It's 3-0.
2 down here in the 5th inning. Gunnar walked his first time up and then popped to the backstop. Bochy trying to get his lefty through the 5th. Anderson lines it to the gap. That'll split the outfielders in Langford and Taveras. Go over the wall. Automatic double for Gunnar Henderson. A 2-out threat here in the 5th inning.
All right, Bruce Bochy out to the hill, and Boch has yet to make a signal to the bullpen, and he will turn and head back to the dugout, and Heaney will stay in the ball game here. You know, when I saw Boch coming out, I thought, okay, well, Spores is warmed and ready to go, and here's Heaney 1 out away from a potential win as he faces Adley Rutschman here.
On the ground, third base. Smith from deep back of the bag, and his throw's in time. And they get Rutschman. The inning is done. Heaney gets through 5 innings, and the Rangers still lead this one 3-0.
And there's ball 4, a 4-pitch walk to Seager with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th.
Josh Smith digs in here.
That ball skied towards right. Santander drifting back with room on the green turf.
We go to the bottom of the 6th, 3-0 Rangers. Langford's retired, and there's 1 away in the bottom of the 6th.
Now here's Garcia. That one lined out to center field. That's a base hit. Garcia takes a big turn, but holds with a 1-out single.
So 1 on and 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Rangers leading by a field goal, and here's Nathaniel Lowe.
The pitch, and a delayed steal on the part of Garcia. That one down the third baseline. Garcia gets to third easily, so he was taken off. I want to say on the pitch, but it's like midway on the pitch. And it does get him to third, and Lowe has his first hit of the game. So the signal to the bullpen, Baker will be coming on. Rangers have him on the corners, 1 out, leading 3-0 in the 6th.
A comebacker to Baker. Goes to second. Henderson with a pivot to retire the side.
That's what the doctor ordered.
Took over the jam and right out of it with a comebacker.
Here comes Colton Cowser. He has one of the 2 Oriole hits.
Teo on deck. Cowser drops that one near the line in right field. Garcia hustles over to cut it off. Cowser wants an extra bag, and he's into scoring position with a head-first plunge.
So there are 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, and James McCann's the batter. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. McCann chases a slider in the dirt. Spores with a strikeout, strands a runner in scoring position, and puts up another 0.
He'll face Justin Foscue, the 8-hitter, to lead it off.
Fights that one off the fist. Is it going to hang up? Yes, it will. What a ridiculous play from Ryan Mountcastle. Sprawling out through foul territory, completely airborne, and wearing the impact as he lands on the hard turf.
So Baker with a perfect bottom of the 7th. We go to the 8th, 3-0 Rangers.
And Adley takes ball 4 outside.
That's what you need. You got to get some traffic.
1 down, 1 on for Anthony Santander. Couple of flyouts, and now a deep flyout to right field and gone. Have a series, Anthony Santander. He gets the Birds right back into the ball game with a 2-run homer.
Here we go to the bottom of the 8th. Tight ball game now. Rangers leading 3-2. Home with the 0-1, and that's hit sharply up the middle to his left. Henderson slides to it, comes up, spins and throws, and Seager is retired. A fine play by Gunnar Henderson.
How did Gunnar do that? That bounced off the mound, took a sideways hop. Gunnar somehow got to it, and from the right of second base on the outfield grass fired a strike to first.
Well, we've seen some leather today, both sides.
And we'll head to the 9th. The Orioles need 1 to tie here in Texas. The closer for the Rangers, Kirby Yates, is coming on. Don't go anywhere.
Now the Rangers need 3 more outs, and they've got a great one out there to get it done. Kirby Yates has been awesome.
Whip under 1, batting average at 132. It's a tremendous year. Great appearance on Tuesday night in the All-Star game.
Orioles down to their final out, and we're going to get a pinch hitter for McCann. This is Cedric Mullins.
The pitch. Got him swinging. Yates punches out Mullins and adds an exclamation point to a 3-2 Rangers win over Baltimore.
Well, the perfect season for Kirby Yates continues as the Rangers all-star closer. Rangers get a big victory today.